Hey boys and girls, Spoon Girl here, and I want to talk a little bit about what it means when each planet is in retrograde. When Mercury is in retrograde, it's really a time to review and look back, take inventory of situations and connections in your life. This is not the time to make big decisions, so try to avoid making any type of big decisions in your life, as getting into relationships, ending relationships, signing contracts, things of that nature. It's also time to prepare and plan, but not execute your plan yet. Venus ruling beauty, finances, love, and of course, relationships. When it is in retrograde, some people may tend to overspend. So, this is a good time to keep an eyeball on your spending. Again, some people may be overspending at the time, may be very, very tempted to do something different aesthetically. So, I would put the brakes on that until it is again direct. If this is an upkeep that you do all the time, say every month you get, or every few months you get Botox, that's fine. But if this is something new, I would kind of put the brakes on that and wait till Venus is in direct again, because you might change your mind, or there could be issues around that time. This could be with anything aesthetically. Okay, you might like regret it later. Of course, also ruling love. So yes, there could be past relationships coming back, and maybe you very tempted to entertain that. Okay, some of you may be thinking back about how you could have possibly worked on those connections here. So again, you may be hearing from exes or having that urge to reconnect with somebody from the past. When Mars, the planet of love and war, is in retrograde, yeah, I would expect a lot of frustrations, inner frustrations, people losing their temper, maybe lack of energy. Because remember, when it's direct, that Mars energy is a go getter, but when it's in retrograde, it's a lack of energy, maybe feeling really, really sluggish or very unmotivated. Again, some people could be, losing their patience with others, or some anger issues could just come up. So it's a good time to try to temper your temper. Hey, yo. Yeah, so those are good things that you can try to work on. All right. And let's move on to the next planet. When Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is in retrograde, you can expect to have a few obstacles or things kind of slowing down in your life. They're not going as fast moving pace as you wish for. There could be some downgrades because remember it's expansion. It's a time for you to maybe kind of plan and brainstorm certain things in your life. It's also time to reconsider certain ideas or beliefs, and a lot of inner reflection and improvement. When big old daddy Saturn is in a retrograde, you can expect a bit of challenges, maybe feeling kind of restrained or held back, like obstacles after obstacles. Kind of, you may feel like you're really pinned down. I guess I would say this is kind of like the Eight of Swords in tarot. You just feel kind of like stuck to something. So again, there may be some certain challenges. I would slow down the pace. I wouldn't make any big decisions either here. There's a couple of things that maybe you can try to consider or take in consideration before you decide to execute them. But I would honestly wait till after it's direct. Would also be a great time for you to set personal boundaries. So take a note of what you need to either cut off or put boundaries on in your life. When Uranus is in retrograde, the planet of sudden change and rebellion, you may be feeling a little bit ballsy. You may be feeling a little bit rebellion. I would be very careful before you jump into something, okay? I know you might just have the urge to just say F it, let's just wing something, but try to pull it back a little bit. Don't just bite the bullet. Don't just wing things, all right? But this can also be something beautiful. This can also be a time for new paths for growth and individuality. Also, your senses might be heightened, so you might feel a little bit more psychic or intuitive. So go with your gut feeling. But again, guys, don't bite the bullet. Don't just wing things. Just, but yeah, don't ignore that intuition. When Neptune is in retrograde, I would expect for you guys to have a lot of crazy, vivid, wild dreams. Some of you may be even having lucid dreams. I would definitely pay attention because you will probably get a lot of messages through your dreams. And I do interpret dreams, so trust me, every dream means something. So play close attention to what you're dreaming. Also, I would expect your intuition to heighten. Some of you may have like a psychic overload or may feel like a lot of things are coincidences, but trust me, these are messages from the universe. You can also be feeling very sensitive, so try not to take things too personally. You may get the sudden urge to start a lot of new projects and be very creative. When Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, is in retrograde, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a lot of severing of ties with connections in your life. This could be platonic, or this could be, love relationships. It doesn't matter. And this could even be a group of people where you just don't resonate with them anymore. There may not be any more things that kind of keep you together. So you may be seeing the ugly truth about certain people. So again, there could be a lot of separations around this time. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be with your spouse. This just could be in general. This would be a time where maybe you start to declutter things in your life, or situations in your life that don't resonate with you any longer. You may be purging old habits or addictions as well. This would actually be a really good time for you to do that, to try to get anything out of your life that is not good for you and kind of rebirth, like the phoenix from the ashes, rise again, emerge from like a beautiful butterfly from the cocoon kind of thing. So let me know in the comments, are you ready to take on these retrogrades? I hope this was of help, and as always, stay magical.